Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll show you how to book a Royal Caribbean cruise. Please make sure to watch this video to the very end so you don't miss out on important information and to not make any mistakes. In saying that, let's dive in. Alright guys, on your PC or laptop or even your mobile device, open up any web browser and then type in Royal Caribbean in Google. And then you want to click onto royalcaribbean.com. And then make sure you're at royalcaribbean.com. This is the official website of that company. So when you're here, you want to click on sign in. So if you don't have an account, you can click on create an account here. So I'll go through the process of creating an account. So what you need to do here is add in your first name, last name, date of birth, country residence, email address, select one security question with an answer, and then click these two check boxes to create an account. Once you've done that, I'll show you the next part. So I've already got an account with Royal Caribbean. I've cruised with them a couple of times now, so I'm just going to sign in. So I'm going to click on sign in. So I'm going to put in my email address and password. Alright, I've done that, so I'm going to click on sign in. And now this will redirect you back to this page here. So you can see, once here, you can see your past cruises, etc. here as well, and upcoming cruises if you got any. So if you want to plan or create a new Royal Caribbean cruise, click on plan a new cruise. And as you can see, there'll always be discounts here. So up to $500 off, up to 30% off all guests, kids sale from $59. So there's always going to be some type of discount or promo code that you can use. So you can click on book now here if you want to use that. But if you want to plan your next cruise or even book your next cruise, click on find a cruise. And as you can see, you've got your cruise dates, departure ports, destinations, number of nights, guests, ships, etc. So if you click onto your cruise date, so pick your cruise date when you want to sail. So if you want to sail for demonstration purposes, say January next year, click on that, and then you want to click on see results. And then you can filter by departure ports. So I'm going to click onto that. So because I'm in Australia, I'm going to click on Sydney and Brisbane. I can always fly over to Asia and the Pacific, North America, but for this demonstration I'm going to just use these two. So I'm going to click on see results. This is going to filter it down, and now click on destinations. This will show you all the places where you can cruise. So if you want to do South Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, so I'm going to do Australia and New Zealand cruises. So I'm going to click on see results for that, and now I can click on number of nights. So I've got a choice of 2 to 5 nights or 6 to 8. So I'm going to click on 6 to 8 nights, click on see results. So now this has filtered it down to 2 different cruises for next year. So if I want to do a 7-night Queensland cruise, I'm going to click on the view one date. And now they'll show you the itinerary here. So you're visiting Sydney, Australia, going to Airlie Beach, Queensland, back to Sydney. So if I want to go ahead with this, I'm going to click on select date. This will redirect you to this page here. And as you can see, there'll be promos and pricing here. So take note of that. And the more you've traveled, the bigger discounts you'll get as well. So you can see the 7-night Queensland cruise, 23rd of January to the 30th of January. And it's going to Sydney, cruising, Airlie Beach, cruising, and back to Sydney. So if I want to continue on this, I'm going to click on continue here. Alright, so it will say how many staterooms will you need. So if you've got a big family, so if you've got a few kids or a couple adults, you can choose up to 4 staterooms. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to choose 1 stateroom, just me, my wife, and my little one's going to go. So I'm going to click on continue. So I've got 2 adults and 1 child. At the moment, she's under age of 12 or 1. So I'm going to keep that as 1. And if you need an accessible room, just click that box there too. So I'm going to click on continue. Alright, as you can see, I'll come to this. So where I want to, if I want to do a suite, a balcony, ocean view or interior. So as you can see, interior and ocean view are all sold out, but luckily enough there's a balcony room available, and I'll show you the discounts as well. So if I choose this, you're saving $3,264 on this room today. We've got future credit with this cruise line, that's why it's that much. So if I want to do balcony, I'm going to click on select, and then it'll say select your balcony room. So you've got choices to do obstruction ocean view balcony. So what that means is there might be those tender boats that's obstructing your view. So you might only have 60% of view and the rest you're just looking at the tender boats, those little boats that when you dock at sea, they'll take you inland if there's no room for the ship to dock at that port. Or you got an ocean view balcony that isn't obstructed. I can select that one, or ocean view of large balcony. So you've got a few different options here depending what ship. So if I want to do just an ocean view balcony, I'll click on select. You can also click on view details. So here it says here 2 twin beds that convert to a royal king bed, 1 double sofa bed in the stateroom of up to 4 guests. So if I want to click on that, I'm going to click on select. And now here is where you get to choose where you want to be. So if you want to be the back of the ship, the mid of the ship, or the front of the ship. So the middle of the ship is more popular because you don't feel the ship rocking and rolling as much as the forward and the back. So if you want to select the middle, it's going to add an extra $140 to your cost. So for this demonstration, I'm going to click the middle and click on select. And now from here, you can choose which deck. So you got deck 13 to 6. So as you can see on this future cruise, there's only 5 remaining on deck 6 and only 3 remaining on deck 9. So I like to be near the center of the ship, so I'm going to click on deck 6. And as you can see there's 5 rooms here available with the ocean view balcony, of course. So 6644, if I want to click onto that, it'll be this room here. If I click onto that, it might show you a photo. Nope, it doesn't. So for this demonstration, I'm going to click on 6644. And then you've got to fill out your guest information here. And once you've done that, you click on sign up to receive information about special offers. So click onto that because it's always good to see what the current or future special offers are. And then if you receive future credit, click onto that, and then you want to click on to continue to go to the payment section. And then once that is done, your Royal Caribbean cruise has been booked. And you can review all of your information on the left hand side here before you continue on to the next page of the payment. Yeah, so that's it guys for this video. Thanks for watching it to the very end. Please consider to like this tutorial and subscribe to our channel if you found it was helpful.